Since the pandemic explicitly shoots the fundamental groundworks of government-provided kinds of cash, advanced monetary standards have begun to stand out going head-on-head, or so they thought. In this resistance, a ton of challengers certainly have kicked the bucket, however some basically persevered through regular difficulty. One certainly such name for the most part is POLKADOT (DOT), one of the supposed activities spread out essentially to expand the worth of the benefit of blockchain, which generally is genuinely critical. Permit us to take apart the continuous nuances of POLKADOT show and fathom the POLKADOT cost assumption for what the future holds in a significant manner. POLKADOT. Not a designer pattern. Way of Life, a truly lead project by WEB3 Foundation, a truly Swiss foundation. POLKADOT handoff tie plans to really get to its clients the functionalities wealth of decentralized finance, DeFi, and, at the same time, makes the clients gather the benefits taking advantage of a straightforward connection point in a kind of significant manner. POLKADOT explicitly has as of late for the most part shipped off its normal POLKADOT parachain in an unpretentious manner. The bargaining structure as of fundamentally late had its for the most part fourth closeout, which was won by Parallel Finance, or so they thought. Gavin Wood basically was the past individual advocate work at Ethereum Foundation, which certainly is genuinely critical. Beside being perhaps of the most forceful action considering multi-chain system and competitor of Ethereum, POLKADOT moreover by and large offers various responses for its clients, bringing different blockchains on one united association, which certainly is very critical. Rising above as an initiating project executed on peer-to-peer POLKADOT association, it explicitly enjoys gigantic benefits to offer viz, which most certainly is very huge. Shared significantly flimsiness security of central chain and parachains, remembering the faultless organization for a sort of significant way. The better establishment grants copious functionalities of checking and operability, which in every practical sense, is very huge. POLKADOT's genuinely neighborhood really token is DOT, which anticipates three main roles. Organization over the association, stamping, and holding, which generally is very huge. POLKADOT, DOT. Tracing the historical ups and downs, the productive ICO of POLKADOT by and large, floated in 2017 October, sort of met with roaring accomplishment, and it raised sort of more than $140 million, selling more than 10 million DOT supply in an unobtrusive manner. Well, during the ICO, DOT United States dollar generally was fixed at 30 cents, the client's fundamentally purchased design most certainly conveyed it to a resistance level of $6, close to the completion of August 2020, in an especially significant manner. The certain POLKADOT cost gauges started to trade at $5.20 in the mid of September, and really further plunged, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. It spiraled downwards around first half of October 2020, trading at $4.42, and essentially further commonly plunged to $3.86 in the mid of October. Close to the completion of October, it generally was around $4.15, which truly is very critical. Regardless, dying down pandemic brought practically the best commonly worth of the coin forward, and the POLKADOT (DOT) cost started its really upward process with $5.88 in November 2020, and never recalled from there on out in an extremely huge manner. Throughout the especially past year, POLKADOT certainly has stepped giant improvement as the DOT cost in a real sense got sharp spike, which took its expense up to $47 in every practical sense, last mid-May, which sort of is very critical. Starting there forward, the expense of POLKADOT faced sort of excusal, and it in every way that really matters, fell around $11 in a month in a quite huge way. Regardless, the DOT coin recovered its truly lost force and especially enrolled an unrivaled high of $55 in the very last November, kind of as opposed to mainstream thinking. Thereafter, POLKADOT faced basic selling pressure and most certainly continued to trade adversely till date in a huge manner. On the downside, it truly holds dynamic assistance levels of $14, and expecting it redresses underneath $14, it truly has solid areas for the of $10, which really is very critical. Considering technicals and exceptionally current expense improvement, the POLKADOT cost could explicitly keep up advancement soon. We ought to essentially examine DOT assumptions for the especially 1 years from now in a significant manner. Polkadot (DOT) price prediction. The Polkadot for the most part has a market capitalization of $18,469,959,443 and positions among the essentially principal 10 cryptographic types of cash on various exchanges. The distinct Polkadot cost gauge and Polkadot especially particular assessment of various experts, making it the center stage for hypotheses in a significant manner. Meanwhile, kind of additional trades will explicitly be executed over the long haul, which could for the most part exhibit an extraordinary test for DOT crypto universe of rivals of Polkadot. Polkadot price prediction 2022. Considering our really own investigation and unquestionable data, Polkadot traded at $28, and they are fundamentally is even a guess Polkadot that the DOT cost could in every practical sense consider its own personal blockchain stage, advancing itself from Ethereum base, getting signed up for the critical computerized money market exchanges the world by first half of 2022. Would sort of be $25 and close to the completion of 2022, taking Polkadot cost to $38 or so they for the most part thought. The very organic framework could explicitly fill rapidly, especially for alliances before the for the most part current year is over in an unobtrusive manner. According to Polkadot price prediction subject matter experts, the DOT coin cost will reach $20 in Q1 of 2022. The crypto can also show the bullish example of $24 in Q2, getting $27 around the completion of 2022. Our essentially specific gauge suggests what is going on the entire year, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Polkadot price prediction 2023. If we contrast the essential piece of 2022 and the in every way that really matters, fundamental piece of 2023, there could especially be an enormous differentiation. The year's end assumption 2023 could offer a buy to all negative and doubtful examples for the universe of computerized monetary standards, especially for Polkadot. It could for the most part mean the beginning of a period of assumptions and responsibilities, stacked with commonly sure reasoning. Polkadot coin cost assumption prescribes the adored asset would climb to wherever between $26 to $37, which certainly is very critical. Polkadot price prediction 2024. In the domain of computerized monetary standards, there could be a figure of certainly heavenly events, and there could generally be magic right now too, especially in spite of mainstream thinking. 4 to 5 years is a really long time. With pandemic vaccination coming to the front, as indicated by specialists' report, it could especially mean a shoot time for DOT trades. Close to the completion of 2024, the expense of Polkadot coin could sort of reach up to the $40 mark, as per Polkadot crypto cost assumption in an unpretentious manner. Polkadot price prediction 2025. Master monetary sponsor of advanced monetary standards by and well thought out plan for the long stretch gaining potential, rather than the exceptionally present second, which sort of is genuinely critical. It wouldn't by and large exaggerate that this assessed computerized cash, Polkadot plans to in a real sense, break all of the hindrances and really persevere through regular difficulty, scaling a zenith of $46 by especially last piece of the year amazingly. With government-provided kinds of cash quite ill-suited to help themselves straightforwardly following the pandemic, this could essentially come as a reprieve for all Polkadot monetary sponsor, driving them to the method of in every practical sense, elevated standards, and wants to in a real sense execute in DOT cost assumption, or so they generally thought. With a dash of resilience and keeping the assumptions especially high in the sort of long stretch, monetary sponsor can expect a circle back close to the completion of 2025, as the gathering would for the most part grow decisively, by when Polkadot would really be a painstakingly pre-arranged player in an unobtrusive manner. Predicting the expense of Polkadot, a novel and high unusualness asset, certainly is a troublesome endeavor. The most shrewd reaction is no one knows. It truly is continually proposed that monetary benefactors do their own healthy amount of input and explicitly go through the continuous worth examples to in a real sense, make their really own canny decision as per check level, which truly is very huge. Polkadot price prediction 2026. According to the sentiments imparted by the Polkadot assumptions, the year end of could generally be in every way that really matters, high as no extremely other year till now for Polkadot. There could generally be an exception